I'd like to call this special meeting to order, please. Pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Sorry. Stephen.
Here.
Scott.
Here.
Samuel.
Here.
Daniel.
Here.
Angela's absent. David.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, discussion and consideration of employment for village administrator. Motion to accept Brandon Nutter as village administrator. I need a first and a second.
I'll first. I'll second. Or Scott, you can.
Second.
Stephen.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Samuel.
Abstain.
Daniel.
Yes.
Angela. No, absent. David.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, discussion.
With him sustaining, does that still put you as a quorum?
You got four
Yes.
people. If I get a yes out of four of you, I have a quorum.
Yeah, he sustained.
Yeah, we
One,
have
two,
five.
three,
Four.
four.
Okay.
Just disregard David.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was
He's not
doing.
here.
Sorry.
We did discuss this with the lawyer, because I had that question, I just wanted to make sure,
What's that?
about Sam and Angela abstaining, if they could vote or abstain, or how they felt, and the lawyer said that Sam and Angela should abstain, and that,
Next time, Scott.
the majority would still pass it,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Any discussions on this? I did talk to Brandon yesterday. I gave him an offer letter, not an offer letter, a contingency letter that he will start on the 29th of June. He will have to do his drug test and his BCI check. And he is also going to put his license on the street, or not street, but the water and the sewer plant, just in case Dan wants to go off somewhere, Andrew wants to leave, we have somebody on the record.
That makes sense.
And you can have more than one operator on the plan as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what we've always had.
had Billy and Ryan both,
Ryan.
yeah, and Ryan over here.
Yep.
Okay, I need a motion to approve Brandon Nutter as village administrator. I need a first and a second.
I'll first. I'll second.
Stephen.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Samuel.
Abstain.
Thank you. Daniel.
Yes.
Angela's absent. David.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, motion passed. I need a motion to adjourn the special council meeting.
I'll make a motion to adjourn special council meeting.
I'll second.
5:48.
We need
Roll
to
call.
change that clock. Oh, there it goes. Thank you.
You need a roll call?
I'm still writing.
Oh,
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Stephen.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Samuel.
Yes.
Daniel.
Yes.
Angela's absent. David.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, I'd like to call the order of Parks and Rec, start with the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call for Parks and Rec. Daniel.
Yes.
Samuel.
Yes.
Stephen.
Here.
Do you guys have anything?
No, sir.
Just been working on Fun and Sun still. We should be getting the permit here soon for the liquor license, so that will be set up. I did secure a band. It's a local guy who works over at KT's, the counselor. We're working on seeing how we can get electric to them and how much room and space they might need. Vendors are going well. If I do a hard count, maybe 14 that I would say are confirmed for just tables. And then food trucks, it's looking like we have 2 confirmed and 3 that should be sending it back in, so it might have about 5 trucks altogether. The Army's still coming out, Marines are still coming out. fireworks, and we were just told that they're bringing the whole fleet for the bounce houses, so we'll have bounce houses, dunk tank, and it's looking like it's gonna be a really good event this year. If anybody else would like to volunteer or help out or has any ideas, feel free to let me know.
Have you heard of, Uncle Tito's? They have a food truck. I see it all the time in Lake Milton, other places.
No, I've never do that.
You want me to check with them?
Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
It's, burritos and tacos and all that good stuff.
I'm trying to get a burger place. I did just reach out to a burger truck this morning, because the two that I have, it's a barbecue truck, it's a local guy over in Garrettsville. And then we have one that's called Sips and Flips. It's a pancake and dirty soda truck. And then the other one that is loose, yes, is a Hoagie's truck, but they're out of Cleveland. I'm not too confident. And then we have a vegetarian truck. Why not? So.
You got the Lions Club too,
No, they are set up in Sparkle that week.
oh, are they?
Yeah, that day they're gonna be set up over there, but they are running the chili cook-off that we're doing. And I'm looking for people to go in the dunk tank if anybody would like to
David.
volunteer.
Oh.
David, you'll get all kinds of people.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to do something else.
It's for the community, Dave.
Look,
They don't have
face-
enough sidewalk for the line
face-
that's gonna run.
Take one for the team.
Yeah, she's
Look
done
at all-
it. You
Look at all
can
the
do
money
it.
they'll bring in.
Yeah, really, there's a lot of them.
We just gotta make sure that whatever's
We'd be
in
able
front
to
of you
read-
is secure.
Yeah, so you build the water black with the ball.
Yep.
Oh.
And we're looking to maybe get the school involved to see if the marching band wants to come out. Hopefully I'll have an answer on that by the next meeting.
How about the face painting from the art teacher at the high school?
I haven't heard anything back, but I do have a local person who wants to set up a face painting booth.
Oh, that's good.
Was it Havana tattoo, something?
Henna.
Yeah, there's a girl I went to school with, she's gonna set it
Oh,
up.
that's good. Great.
But that's about all I don't know.
There's another food truck that I'm reaching out to. I don't wanna say anything, get everybody all excited if it falls through, so I'll talk to you later about it.
Which one?
Well, I don't wanna say it.
Well, I've reached out to everything local.
What do they serve?
Yeah. what
I
do
don't
they
wanna get
serve?
everybody excited, cause every time we say something, then it falls through, they're
I
like,
know.
ah.
I had that poor behavior. They were all geared up, ready to go. 2 days later, they posted, we're selling our truck and opening our own place in Mogador or something like
No,
that.
they have a brick and mortar in Manaway.
Or Manaway, sorry, yeah,
Well,
they were,
they're moving to good behavior.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, they changed their name.
I didn't know that, but yeah. I was all excited because they were the first ones that confirmed it, and then they're like, yep, we're selling the truck. Never even texted me back. But yeah, that's about all. I did reach out to Daystar Ford. They said that they would donate too, so hopefully we can get another donation in the next couple days. And Steven just said that Huntington Bank was looking to do something too, so.
Send me the invitation, or the donation, I'll take it to the farmers too in Manaway.
Farms, okay, I'll give it to you at the end of the meeting then.
You could probably just go to Mount here, so.
Not until August,
Oh, really?
yeah. They're not taking over till August.
So-
So,
Okay. That it for Parks and Rec?
That's all I got. Thank you.
Alrighty,
604, adjourn.
yep, call to order committee of the whole.
Roll call. Oh, do we have the motion now? Why is that in
I don't know.
there? Scott?
Yes.
Steven?
Yep.
Daniel?
Yes.
Samuel?
Yep.
Angela's absent. David?
Here.
Thank you.
Make a motion to approve the May 13th, 2026 committee of the whole meeting minutes.
Second.
Steven?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Samuel?
Yes.
Daniel?
Yes.
Angela's absent. David?
Yes.
Thank you.
Fiscal officer report.
So I just have a couple of things. So our PEP, not PPP. PEP insurance renewal is due October 1st. However, we're starting the process considering we're still going to use Eller Force over in Garrettsville. I don't have an invoice or a quote. Remember last year it was a little over $81,000. Be mindful of that when we move forward to do a resolution to renew our contracts. I will not know how much that is until a month before the renewal, which is absurd. but that was all I got from them. So we did remove a PD cruiser from it due to it not being on the streets. And then we had to add some things as far as how much things are actually worth, right? We have equipment that's not worth the selling price or the buying price now, set outside for X amount of years. So those are just some adjustments we have to make for that policy, but everything else is good with that. I'm hoping it doesn't increase. So keep that in mind when a resolution comes around. The bid project, remember last meeting I talked about amended certificate through the Portage County, that came back, everything was approved. Now we'll be working on a resolution to pass as an emergency because this wasn't done in 2024 when this project started. So I don't want you guys to be blindsided by it when it gets sent out, so. And then I have reader training, it's like a conference training this Thursday, so I'll be out of the office in Strongsville at the training for Rita. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Dan. Any old business? I have one. Record retention policy. We talked about it. We have a lot of records sitting in a spot that is taking up a lot of room that could be better utilized. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to have Greg handle it, get it done, so we can get rid of these policies? Well, nobody else is stepping up.
Angela started it.
Yeah, I have an email from Greg on the forms and stuff that you need.
We got them
to
from
do.
Portage County, it's just taking the time to go sit in there writing them out so they can be approved.
Yeah.
The policy was, we send it to Portage County, if they don't respond to us in 2 weeks, we can destroy the records.
Yeah.
It's just time consuming. I'm against having the solicitor do it, only because I just seen the invoice,
For,
his invoice, how much money it is.
to charge to do that.
Right, we
Oh.
would charge him per the hour to sit there and go mark
Oh,
down
no.
those boxes that we can do.
No. I meant a policy, because we don't have a policy in place for it.
Well,
From
we have
2008
one,
we
don't
do.
Yeah,
So I thought it was outdated, that's why
Has
we
anybody
haven't
looked
been
at
talking
the
about this.
updated policy for the state of Ohio, because that's basically what we went by before, and it's pretty accurate and good.
You
I
can
mean,
do it, right?
Yeah, and honestly, that,
I didn't have
The only thing that I think we need to update is
digital
digital.
and video.
and that'll be in there with the new one for the state.
It should be, yeah.
Well, either way, we got a whole bunch of records over there
Yeah.
that need to be moved somewhere so we can better utilize that space.
Well,
Right.
it just,
Yeah.
as we've said before, the liability, somebody could come in and ask for records from 15 years ago,
Yep.
and good luck finding them.
Yeah,
So if we follow to a policy, we only have to keep them, what is it, 5 to 7 years?
Just depends
most?
on what the document
Yeah,
is,
some
and
of
if
them are
it's
much
an
shorter.
ongoing, we've already sorted all of our stuff out of there, and we're going through our second sort now. We've sent the paperwork to the state to get rid of some of the documents that are out there in the garage, and it's as simple as somebody going out there and documenting box number this with this, and then we can burn it, shred it, do whatever we gotta do with it.
So we need to-
Probably a week.
I want to clarify, I didn't want the solicitor to come in and sit down on
No,
a
no,
chair
no, no.
That's
and
how I
write it
understood
out.
it.
I meant solicitor for updating our policy.
Updating the policy, yeah.
And how many years we have to keep stuff.
Well, some of them through the state, like finance records, I can't destroy. Certain things I can't destroy. So whoever does record retention, we just need to be very diligent.
Yeah, so we just can't have them sitting over there is what I'm getting at. Like,
Absolutely.
that's a whole half of a garage space that,
Absolutely.
like, we got a skid steer that sits outside right now.
Why don't
That
we
doesn't need to be
have
sitting
a
outside.
council work day where we all go in there and identify
pick a box.
a box and what's in there and send it to the contents to the county to see if they give them the approval to get rid of them.
There's also a lot in the office you're using.
Those ones we
Yeah.
can't
You
destroy.
know, we went through the records retention for what was out in that and what was upstairs, back when we were moving it all out, and all of that can go. It's just gotta be put on a form and state what's in the box from this to this,
Yeah.
and it can go. It's as simple as that. It's not, you gotta go through every piece of everything and make sure, because right now, her audit that she did, they're making her liable for everything in the past anyway, and that doesn't need to be there because they're wiped it away. so it can go.
Yeah,
How do we organize this?
Council
Like you
work
said,
day
take a
sounds
day.
great.
yeah, I think we,
Council work day with employees as well?
we could do that.
Yeah.
Go in there and just, because
Get a box?
it's, there's a point of emphasis. We need
Yeah.
to get
I
it
think
done.
Angela has the forms that she got.
So the other thing I will tell you that I saw in the, it's been a big topic of discussion right now is council work days still is a quorum, so you don't wanna.
Oh, yeah, it's still a
you gotta
public
have-
meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd have to publicize it, you'd have to do all of that.
Right,
Yeah, anytime you have 4 council members, it's a quorum.
yep.
Okay. Anything else on that? Okay. Council President report, discussion regarding the purchase of employee uniforms and apparel. So I reached out to a couple places, I heard back from one, and that was the Villager in Garrettsville. She put together an order list and stuff like that.
We printed out the colored pages, cause safety green and yellow, you know, depends on where you go.
Right. So you guys look through it, see what you think. I talked to Sam about this. I personally think that bright colors are the best for guys that are out in the streets
If
and
you're working on
everything
the
else.
street, you should have high vis on.
Yep,
For 2 reasons. One, it's high vis. 2, if you get hit by a car without colors, it's probably not gonna get covered under the insurance.
So, what do you guys think? What does the employees think?
Do you wanna get more quotes or just this one?
We always talk about 3, but the biggest part
Somebody else
is
wants to reach out,
the
I reached
time.
out.
I'll
the
reach
Honey
out.
Valley, so they'll get back to us in a couple of days, but.
Okay, there's one in Newton Falls too. Right, so I can ask that one.
Okay, and you can take this and show
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
because
Is this for decals and stuff, for the shirts?
just shirts, yeah.
Because we use, the night out, we use MVP and Warren, it might be somebody you wanna talk to.
That's who's gonna provide us the starting quote.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll reach out.
I didn't get a logo or anything, so our last ones, I just went off of what she had before, which was Village of Windham on the front.
Are they screen print or vinyl?
I think it was screen print. Embroidery is pretty expensive, except obviously there would be embroidery on the polos and the knit hats and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm not wearing it, so I just think it should be bright colors, so.
Is there any requirement by the state for the color? Because if you're working in the roadways, I think it's gotta be the orange, or I mean the yellow.
yeah.
That's why I like the bright colors, because you're better seen. I know in the fire department, you had to wear a vest or bright colors, because if not, you wouldn't be covered under workman's comp.
I mean, don't get me wrong, as long as you got something reflective on you, I don't really care what color it is, because they make that new black with the, I don't know what it's called. the
Yeah, but
reflective
workers' comp
stuff.
won't cover certain.
Yeah, they might not, I don't know.
Well, these t-shirts and sweatshirts has the left chest logo and the logo on the back that says Village of Windham.
I really don't think you need the logo on the back.
No, no,
Every letter costs
this is
money.
just left logo and name,
That's
nothing
not
on the
what it
back,
says.
right?
Logo on back. Fine print.
Yeah, well, I didn't tell her to
Well,
put
Matt
that on
says he would like to have the Village of Windham on the back. So
My,
it's
the
back,
ones I ordered were different than the ones he's
yeah.
doing.
What did you order?
Mine were black and they had Village Wyndham on the back and Village Wyndham on the front and no name.
No name? Yeah, I want names on there, because when you're talking to the public, they should deserve to know who they're talking
That's why we have our
That's our ID
IDs.
cards.
to. Do you have that on you at all times?
We
Display?
should, we're in the field.
Put on your shirt, or like hanging from your chest, like,
I have a
We
lanyard
got
if you need
lanyards
it.
for them too. So,
my vote is to have name on them, but you guys, whatever you guys say.
Well, since they're wearing them, it should be up to them.
I think that we're making this incredibly
Difficult.
That's everything we do here.
Yeah, we all do that.
Welcome to
Because
Wyndham.
where I'm sitting over here with as difficult as this has been, we might as well just call Centos, and then at least we don't have to have this conversation anymore.
No, but we'll pay 3 times that amount.
I mean, we pay
Will
for
you?
rugs.
We actually got down to once a month.
Sam, what do you have on your shirts?
Nothing.
Nothing? What do
I
you
have
have?
high vis.
Oh,
I don't have any shirts.
I know you do.
I just wanted to put that out
Put,
there.
yeah.
Do you have a work name you wanna be put on your shirt?
Bongo. That's what I went by on it in the county, that's what I was known as.
But.
No, it doesn't matter.
I'll look at the other one, the other person that I know over there and see. If they don't, I'll let you know, and then we can go with this.
I mean, I'm all for Centos, but.
No, I'm not for
It's
Centos.
a little more expensive,
No.
but.
They're very expensive.
Yeah, both.
Yes,
They are
they are.
expensive, they also offer cleaning.
They do.
You can keep that one.
And that's one of the big things too, is these employees are
Look
not
at the price.
sitting in an office being clean all day.
Here's
They
the
get
thing,
the holes in
there's
their
service
shell.
you pay for with Cintas, and I'm not trying to sell it for you, I don't care if we use them or don't use them, but if I ruin a shirt, I put it in the bag with a ticket that says, give me a new one. Boom, I get a new one, you know?
Are you
So-
paying for that new one?
No,
No, it's part of the contract.
it's part of the contract.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why it's expensive, because if you ruin something, they replace it.
They used to have them here.
And you can have coats and pants and everything.
Does
Yeah, they were
spaghetti
bringing
count?
in rugs
What?
and
Does
everything
spaghetti
else.
count? Does you get spaghetti on your shirt?
I don't know, I've not got, I don't know,
Well, they wash
I'll
it,
try
so.
but.
Dee, maybe we can call them and see what they would charge us?
Just,
But-
we're talking work shirts and pants, like, what are we
What do-
talking?
yeah.
I think they can break it down to as simple as shirts,
We can have it.
like that, they don't have to do a full
You don't wanna-
uniform, I don't,
Yeah, keep it.
I don't know.
I can call Centos unless, if you can give me the name so it's not on your plate. I'll call
You can absolutely
Centos.
have it.
Huh?
You can absolutely have it, I'll give you our cell phone.
And Vestas. I mean, we use Vestas where I work. I don't like them. That's why I buy my own shirts, because they feel like you're wearing carbon.
I'm a huge fan
I
of
don't.
Cintas, I had them at my old job, I got them at the job I have now, I like Cintas.
We had them at the county,
Never
and
use Centos.
they were great. I had instances where I melted chlorine, and chlorine ate the knees out of my pants, and they replaced them.
All right, David's gonna call Centos.
I mean, you know, I'm
No,
not,
that's good.
I'm just saying,
All right.
although I don't know.
Mayor's communication?
We're gonna discuss the mowing, what's going on, what do you want done? I've had Jake mow, I think, 5 places in the last weekend. I put tags on them, it's mostly empty lots or an empty house.
Right.
Yeah, so when I was looking through that, one of them was the dollar store, and I don't remember the exact number, because they're over there, but
900.
$920, and the theory behind it was, should have been cut 8 times, so
Yep.
he times that by 80.
Mhm.
I don't agree with that, but until we figure something out,
Well, he told me on the phone he did 75.
so, I don't know, I know it shouldn't be cheap because it deters people from, using it as a service, but at the same time, we shouldn't be charging that much, in my opinion. Sam, you said you talked to several,
I've talked to half a
Contractors
dozen guys that
and-
come in and do it for, don't get me wrong, it'll still be expensive, but not.
not just whatever you decide.
Did we get any quotes yet? I know that was one of the discussions, is getting landscaping quotes for nuisance property, did we do that yet?
I didn't even know if we were allowed to get quotes, I mean.
Oh, yeah, you can get quotes, it
the
doesn't mean we're
peop-
gonna
the
do
people-
anything with them.
The people I called
We can get them for sure.
would probably literally do it for whatever we told them. Like, we wanna do it for $400.
Okay.
This is what we pay.
I know that Dollar General was an issue in the past, because they
It's
won't.
always,
they
they
won't mow.
never mow.
No, they won't.
They just wait for us
Uh-huh.
to do it for them.
Well, if you make it
So-
enough, then maybe they'll change their mind.
They won't.
And again, maybe not.
Because it's not Dollar General doing it, it's the building owner. Dollar General rents from, or
Yes.
has a lease with the building owner. So the
It's a-
person
Yeah.
invests in the building and then they lease
It's
the
every Dollar General in
Yeah.
America.
to Dollar General. So Dollar General is just the name on the front of the business
Mm-hmm.
inside.
Right.
So the actual property owner is the ones that need to step up.
Right.
Right,
But
I
if you-
agree with that
If they're gonna pay
wholeheartedly.
an exorbitant amount, you would think they would step up.
Now, you also talked about the guys mowing. Our
Yeah, I
guys,
have.
okay?
Mhm.
What are we doing? Are we deciding to let them mow?
I asked you if you had any more questions to talk to the solicitor about it. I told you what Greg told me.
Yeah, we
And
can
I
do
said that
it.
if you had any more questions other than that, you'd have to talk to him.
We can do that. We can mow, but we didn't have the staff to mow at that time.
Correct.
And we have staff now, but do we have enough? Because there's still all
Well-
kinds of property out there that's not mowed.
You're absolutely right. With the vacant lots, I would think that our guys could mow that. If it's an actual residence, like Circle K, our guys could have done that.
Yeah?
If it's an actual residence with, you know, gates and fences, I'd prefer to hire that out to a company. That way our guys don't have to deal with angry homeowners.
Right.
So, but that's my opinion.
What's everybody else think? Matt, do you have the staff and the manpower to mow the other things that we need mowed besides ours?
At the moment, no. Because
So, what am I doing?
we have other
Let him
jobs
finish.
that we have to accomplish too.
Yeah, you've got other stuff that has to be
Right.
done.
We have to keep it across the board even when our staff does that for
Yes.
record
Right.
keeping.
Right, and that's why I brought this up in the beginning. The whole stink of it is, you know, today we go out and mow said property for $920, then tomorrow we go and mow it and it's $1,200. You know, there's no standardization across the board. It's just whatever we feel like charging that day, we're charging, and then it's get assessed to their taxes, and we're responsible. Like,
So do you wanna set, it's 12 inches high, this is how much it costs?
that's what we need to come up with. That's what I've been asking, that's why we reached out to Jake, you reached out to Jake, right?
No, he called me.
Or he called you. Either way, like, what are we charging, why are we charging this? Like, what is the reasoning behind this?
If I were the one doing it, and I had to have my guys go out and do it, I'd have somebody take a yardstick, take a picture of it, say it's this high, send the picture and the bill. So that way, there's no argument, there's nobody fighting with you, and it's in a file somewhere saying this is why we did what we did.
Yeah, they do have their own files.
That's what we need to come up with, is something standardized.
That shouldn't be very hard to do.
Right.
And you can get down to a formula of how much rain there was, how much grass grew, and everything else to tell you
How much fertilizer was put down?
how many times it should have been mowed within this amount of time.
Yeah, I think if you just went with, our ordinance says now, how many inches, 7?
8.
8, okay. So that's a price, and then once it gets 12 inches, and if it gets more than that, it may be a different price. Now, you would probably have to be, additional price if they gotta get off and
Clean it up.
clean.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
Oh, they do?
No, they don't. They do not rake the grass up and take it.
No,
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 no.
no, they-
Like
I'm
large
talking about
debris.
cinder blocks and metal pieces in the yard.
So
Whatever.
you think that the landscaping crews that, and this is just in general, not picking on any individuals, you think that they come in and mow a violation yard and pick up the yard?
You
They
gotta
pick it up
there's
before they
garbage.
mow it, so they don't destroy their motors. Yeah,
On one of those bills, there's like $240 for picking up trash.
Wow.
That's part of nuisance, though. We paid for trash removal last year.
so what do we gotta do? If whoever we give this contract to, we should have sit them down and,
We should have these things before, that way that when we do choose a contractor,
be honest, we
it's
should
all
already.
right there,
It should have
Chosen.
been months ago.
Yeah, because we're in the heat of the
right?
mowing season.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be something for next year, probably.
Yeah, so maybe just sit down, Jake, for this year and say, let's get a schedule that we can follow and justify. If somebody asks us, why was this amount used, then we have an answer. You know,
Yep. Because I also believe, pretty sure, according to our ordinance, we have to give them 30 days to pay the bill, we have to send them a bill.
Yeah.
So that way they have the option to pay it
Okay, sure,
before it goes to their taxes.
yeah. So we
Should
should
we have
do
to send a
that.
letter and an actual invoice is what you're stating?
Uh,
She might, I don't know, I'm just
After
trying to clarify.
after the mowing is done, I'm pretty sure the ordinance reads that they have 30 days to pay the bill before it goes to the county.
But we have to invoice them.
We'll have to invoice it.
Okay, because we don't send it to the county until August, that's when I take all the assessments down for the whole season.
So who wants to handle that?
Sam?
I thought Sam does.
Excuse me?
I thought you did.
You wanna put that together?
I know we had talked about it.
What is wrong with him today?
If you don't wanna do it, I'll do it.
Go ahead, you have it.
I'll call Jake.
All right.
Anything else, Mayor?
Yeah, Andrew and them did, the well field. They fixed well 3, no, well 4 is fixed. Well 3 is still leaking. It's farther down, so he's had that tapped off, it's not working.
How do we know it's further down?
Because he says he knows it could be close down to either 4 foot or 60, that well. That's what he said, 6 feet, 60 feet, I don't know. But he did that, he's also,
Okay, shame he's not here.
well,
Yeah.
his brother had surgery today, so he had to take him for surgery. He's also fixing the 2 hydrant caps. He's looking at an item for tapping tools and a flushing kit for hydrants.
A flushing kit?
Yes, a flushing kit, that's what I
Don't you
wrote.
just pull the cap off and open it?
Not for the hydrants, flushing them. There's a kit you use. to
Yeah,
flush.
you gotta test for pressure too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have a pedo gauge and all
Oh, we
that.
do?
Well, we
Yeah.
did, I should say. We did.
we
I was
do.
told one was broken, that's all I was told.
Yeah, part of it's not there.
Okay.
So that's all I had. Let's see, wait a minute. I'll
And
tell
ju-
you.
Just to add, to let you know that that area north of the ditch line there at the plant
Yeah.
has been mowed now.
Thank you, Dan.
It's taken care of.
Okay, Mary said that the 2 properties we sold, she's ready to replat. Once we get their application, we can schedule the planning commission meeting. She has some violations coming up for review for zoning and housing. She's inspecting Windgrove and Windbrook this month, and she's already had a few housing inspections as of yesterday. She also wants to know, Dan, if the online payments can be made for zoning and housing yet.
Not yet, so our sales rep left, they never told us, we actually just got a response today, so we have a new sales rep that's supposed to get with us tomorrow.
Okay, we just let her know.
We've been like on limbo, they never responded, so then I reached out to the manager, and that's how I got the new one.
Okay, that's all I had.
Angela's not here, did anybody get a report from her?
Nope.
Okay. Well, Dan, you wanna go under utilities real quick?
Okay, well, I met with 2 of the engineers from Arcadis today. They came and picked up maps. I gave them maps of the plant from 89 and Wilburn Road and Horn Road pump stations. That's what they requested, so I gave them those. They'll copy them and bring them back. We're gonna meet, I guess, on the 17th with Dave Frank from Arcadis and go over the plant and see where we go from there. We are continuously going through our sampling and getting that straightened around. We missed an oil and grease sample this month, which isn't a big thing, but we gotta get on the top of that and make sure that we get all the samples. When I went to the seminar last Thursday, or on the 28th, Robbie got samples, but he didn't get, or E. coli, it was either E. coli, there was something he didn't get. I think it was our E. coli samples, so we didn't have those for those 2 days. But,
Is that a violation?
it's minor, it's not a big violation. We did get them for the rest of the month, so we're in good shape. I'm going over the EDMR now and explaining, I got a notice from the EPA that on the weekends, we were supposed to be doing tests on the pH of the raw and the pH DO and temperature, and running a chlorine test also on the weekends. So once I found that out, then I explained to Rob, when you're out here working on the weekend, these got to be done now. So now we're starting to do them, and that's taken care of. I went up and talked with Butch from Butch's Welding Monday. The part for the commuter is almost ready. I took him up some pictures and looked at it, and it looks like it'll work. So he's gonna finalize it and give me a call, and then we'll get a PO down to him and pick it up and put it together. So that's where we're at with that. Other than that, that's pretty much all that's going on. Oh, we got new hoses and new valves put on the hydrants, so now we don't have to turn them off and on by going into the ground with a key. We can just turn them off and on at the hydrant with a valve.
Progress.
Yeah, and they're quick connect, so we can take the hoses on and off and couple them together and make a longer hose if we need it. So it gives us more versatility in our hosing and cleaning. So we got that together too.
How long do you think until Robbie would be ready to take the operator 1 test?
Well, he's gonna have to work a year in order to qualify to take the test.
Okay.
And he'll probably need every bit of that.
Okay.
He hasn't sat down to do any studying yet. We're just so busy all the time. So, when he's ready, then he can take a couple hours out of the day and go ahead and do that.
Is that online?
No.
Well, he has to go somewhere.
Well, yeah, you have to go to, I think it's Cleveland, but I'm not sure that, they've got several locations that you can
Macedonia
go
was
to. Macedonia? Yeah.
You gotta go there just to prep,
Take the test.
to take the test.
To take the test, yeah, he can
Can you
study
prep
it.
it?
He has materials there at the plant that he can study with.
All right, is that it?
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Would you actually show us your plaque, let everybody see your
Oh,
plaque?
sure.
He was honored at one of the seminars the other day for service.
Yeah, it's called the Herb Hansen Award, for, outstanding, service and operations. And that's it.
Cool.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
The letter was so detailed, it was really cool to read.
What's
The
that?
letter was really detailed, it was cool.
Yeah, I didn't bring the letter, it's in the plans.
All right, thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Finance, Stephen?
What? I sent you an email yesterday.
Hold on.
Your approval, just talk about that.
Hold on. Dan, can you send me the payment listing? For this month?
May?
Or May, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing what I do. Oh, God, another one?
So you do have some?
Yeah, so Deanne sent me this email yesterday that, cost of the 5-year codified ordinance updated below. $9,282. That'll include all hard copies and American Legal updated. It's something that we need to do.
We have to.
Oh, yeah.
So, are we doing it then and now? You get enough responses yesterday?
I haven't got a quote yet, so technically not a then and now because there was one for 2023. I just don't think it was followed through. I just needed at least 2 approvals to respond back to her, and it's been, I literally started this, if you look in the thread, July 8th or something. So it's legit like a year project. That's finally coming to a head. And because of the amount, I'm like, I need somebody else to look at
It
this.
was nice seeing the whole thread too, with
I bet you
Nicole
read
and
it.
everything. I did. I went through, did you guys all
I
respond?
promise I wasn't lying when I told you I kept on them, so it's just, it's a lot. And when you have 5 years of all that stuff, it's not easy, and exhibits and, oh, well, you didn't sign this, well, that was before me, I'm not signing now. So it's just a lot of back and
It should
forth.
be a yearly, right?
It should be.
And it has to be done because that's like, there's so many things that we're up here asking questions about. We
Sure.
can't just go on there and look because they're not there yet.
Yeah.
About
So,
every year.
yeah, perfect. Anything else, Steve?
Anything else?
No, you're good,
No,
sir.
I'm good.
All right, safety, personnel and rules. There's a couple things that we've talked about in the past, but I'd like to put them into effect and vote on it tonight, moving for discussion, voting on at the council meeting, if you guys don't mind. The one is the PTO policy, unlimited for our 3 salaried employees. I sent it all to you guys an email so you can review it. Essentially, the short and down theory of it is the 3 employees that are salaried don't just work 40 hours. They're here all different hours of time. They're always answering their phones after hours. The police chief has a lot of different things he has to be available for. A fiscal officer comes in on weekends and afternoons. She's here right now after working all day. Village administrator's gonna have a lot of stuff to do. I just think it's something to incentivize them. Like we always talk about not being able to pay everybody top dollar, but you can also give them time off. And then this policy just lays it out. How to take it off, when to take it off, who to contact, stuff like that.
Can you forward that to me?
Yeah,
Thanks.
absolutely. I thought I did, I apologize.
But our handbook says, the amount of vacation time off and vacation pay shall apply equally to salaried and hourly employees.
Which can be changed.
That's an ordinance, so you gotta do it.
Well, this should be passed as an ordinance too, so that way it's not like a resolution, it's an ordinance goes into the handbook.
But this is in our ordinance, it's not in the handbook.
Okay, so we'll take and edit 15502 of vacations, number 4, to allow for unlimited PTO.
Well, right now, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not unlimited. I think you gotta earn your
I think
vacation.
you should read it. It doesn't necessarily state that it's unlimited. It just says unlimited to make it feel like it's bigger than it is.
Oh, yeah,
But you
right.
still have to work, you still have to do your job, because if Deanne takes off 3 weeks and she comes back, what's she gonna have?
More work.
Violations?
A mess. Because Deanne, I don't know if anybody in this
I
room
am not-
understands this, Deanne has to log on to the computer every single day and do the bank rec. Is that true? On Christmas morning, when her kids are opening their Christmas presents, Deanne has to make sure, in between cooking and everything else, that, well, I'm sorry, cleaning, whatever, watching her
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
that she has to get on that computer and log in and take care of that bank rec.
It's happened where once I didn't, hard lesson learned, we had 3 checks get, yeah, that was pretty embarrassing.
And if she doesn't do it, then they're calling the mayor. Because when Mac was here, he said that there was one time she forgot or whatever happened.
It was Thanksgiving, the day after
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
so Mac got a call and then he had to do it. Like, there's a lot that, it's not just unlimited because you have to still do your job. And that's why we have end of the year evaluations that can review this and see, oh, hey, this guy's taking off 4 days each week. Their standards are down, they're not doing their job. Now we revoke their privileges of this unlimited PTO.
And there's requirements for it too. It's not just, I don't feel like working for 2 weeks and I can take it off. It all has to be submitted like regular vacation.
Right.
Keep a record of it, but It's just, like David said, with these guys working crazy hours and always essentially being on call, it's to help them out a little bit when we do have a lot of downtime.
Or we change it and do regular vacation time and give all three of those people sitting right there comp and PT, or, what am I looking for? Comp and overtime. But the reason why we do salaries is to save money, because they're always gonna be working more than 40 hours. It's gonna average out that they work more than 40 hours. So you're either gonna give them, I'm either gonna propose that we give them comp and overtime, or we give them this policy that we can also monitor.
It's always been my belief you have to earn your vacation
Well-
when you're working.
Respectfully, Mayor, times are changing.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think that I'll second it.
Okay?
Do you have to, or do you have unlimited vacation?
No, I wish I did.
See? Scott? You got your sick leave, which you can use, but you had to earn it.
The only problem I have
I
with
started off with
it,
3 weeks
in
going completely
concept, I
random
agree.
manufacturing, and I earn time every year, so.
Yeah, you earn your time.
The problem I see is monitoring it. You have a part-time mayor that we're asking to keep track of all this. That's not gonna be easy.
But we also have to have trust in our employees. I mean, these three employees right here, in my opinion,
They're
they're the top ones for our village.
I agree with that.
So
but
if we
I
can't
also-
trust them, then why are they here?
I'm gonna piggyback just a little bit on Scott. It's me and Mayor definitely keep up with it. I do all the calculations though, but Mayor gets the first signature.
And
And
then,
then, no, go ahead.
and like I said, it's not like they can just come up to, on the night before and be like, I'm gonna be off for a week. It has to be put in within 14 days if it's 3 or more consecutive days. And the rest of it's just kind of to account for, if Dan has to go to a game, or Chief wants to
Yeah.
take the day off, or
In
if
theory, I
Brandon
like
has to do something for the fire department, or it's there for that, but if they wanna take a week or two and it's completely dead in October, for just an example, then they can, but they have to get it approved, they can't just take it.
And at the same time, those three employees right there are not turning their phones off when they leave to go somewhere. They're keeping it on, right?
No, I mean, it's us, but it's also other staff too.
You're
We do
available.
gotta think about the
Yeah.
devil's advocate of the repercussions. If you give all salary, unlimited PTO, we need to compensate our hourly.
It's already, wheels are turning. Because
Oh my God.
I'm all about giving people time off so they can enjoy it with their families.
Work-life balance.
We're in a new day and age where people
Rein it back a
want
little
to be
bit,
at
rein it back a little bit, Dave. We can't even get the grass cut, okay?
So-
Can't
Just to show, hey, is everybody on board with moving it to council next month, or this month? To discuss it and
I'm
vote on
on
it.
board
Oh,
with
yeah.
further
Let's
discussion.
discuss
Okay.
it, yeah.
Thank you. So, then the other three I presented during our talks about the handbook. Their policies. And we clearly have issues about keeping our stuff clean, maintained, and inventory, because we've been asking for an inventory, how many years? Deanne asked for it, never got it. Last mayor's asking, council's been asking for it. So I'd like to actually put into an ordinance that we have, or a handbook, whatever, that it's there and it needs to be done. Because right now, I think probably PD is the only one that actually has an inventory policy because they have to by law. We're talking, Danny said about the pedo gauge. Deanne said it might be broken. We don't know because we don't have an inventory policy.
Right.
We're buying all this equipment and having turnover and we don't know what's walking out the door
Right.
because we don't have the policy. So I would like to, whether it goes in the handbook or if it goes into an ordinance, I'd like this to be moved to council for the end of the month to get put in. So there's no more questions about it. Everybody on board?
I'm on board.
Can you
Okay.
send that to me as well?
Oh, yeah.
You want the handbook or the ordinance? We have to give it.
I think the
Whatever Greg
handbook, because it
thinks.
can change so often.
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna change when times change. Instead of going back and doing a whole new ordinance, we can just amend part of the handbook. Or do the handbook and say, see policy ABC in a
Yeah.
different binder.
And either way,
So we're not
whenever
complicating
we
things.
have to amend it, council has to approve the changes anyways.
Right.
Maintenance policy, same thing. We got a mower over there On the back of the John Deere, all 4 tires are flat. I remember 2 years ago, somebody was mowing in the field, they were all flat, and they were supposed to get fixed. They're still flat. So now Matt is
Well,
working
they're
on.
getting fixed.
Yeah, now,
Just circle mine.
So-
That's squares.
Matt is working on getting everything brought up to par, for lack of a better term. So I'd
Yeah.
like to get that put in there.
Yeah, what we're doing, especially in the winter time, when things slow down,
Yeah.
if we have a light winter, all that maintenance should be
Be
done.
done, ready for spring.
Yes,
And in the fall, you should be getting your snow plows ready and everything else. We shouldn't have
Yeah, there
snow
should be-
plows that aren't working when our first blizzard hits.
yeah, you're right.
If they break during blizzards, it's a different story.
There should be, operational guidelines, what we're doing in what season.
And then the last one is the cleaning equipment. I think if everybody in this room right now went over and looked at some of our equipment, not all of it, even still to this day, you guys would be disgusted. The amount of money we're spending to buy our employees equipment, sawzalls, dump trucks, pickup trucks, everything. I have a picture of a sawzall that's probably still covered in mud from last Thursday. And I'm sorry, but on Friday morning when you come in, that should be after you do your checks, those things should be cleaned up. Because we spend taxpayers' dollars that they are trusting us to do the right thing with, and it's just sitting there caked in mud.
That's the fireman.
I'm just, there's a
No.
reason why fire trucks are always clean.
I know.
Because you have to take pride in what you are given to work with. And there's so much stuff that I've seen that is not being taken care of. It's
Your
disturbing.
mowers, if you don't wash out your, inside of your deck.
What's
after
it
you
do? It
mow,
rots out.
Rots out.
So I would like to put the cleaning equipment one in there as well, if you guys are all okay with that. Okay?
When I worked at the county, we had a checklist for our mowers that we had to sign up on every day.
As you should.
You go over it, you check the oil, you put gas in it, you make sure there's gas in it when you're done at the end of the day for the next day or the next guy. And, you at least blow the grass off of it if you don't wash it,
Oh, I
but
know,
periodically
I've seen it.
wash it too,
Yep.
so.
It's a lot of money. It's not like we're a business that, uses outside money. We're using taxpayer dollars.
Mhm.
And we should be treating it with the utmost respect. Because when somebody comes in here and say, oh, I need a new pickup truck. Well, you didn't take care of the last one you had. Why should we buy a new one?
No, in the same token though, our truck right now needs an oil change, it needs,
Battery?
what's that?
The battery?
No, not necessarily a battery, but it needs an oil change and it needs brakes. And, that's not something we're gonna do.
Right.
I mean, so,
Why not? Matt just did the oil changes on the other trucks.
well, you got Matt so busy.
There it is, that's why we can't get the grass done.
Exactly.
That's the truth.
If we'd leave Matt alone on a Monday and a Tuesday, maybe he could actually cut some grass.
Yeah, but how much could we save if Matt came in on
I'm not
Saturday?
disputing that, but
Or something like
you
that?
keep doing that, you're gonna have to hire 4 more Matts.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be mean.
No, I'm just saying, like, if the guy's willing and he has a slow time.
That's great if he has time.
Get it taken care of.
Sure.
So, we have fought this battle for years with the police cars, and we have an inspection sheet that they have to fill out before every shift, and then we try to do maintenance on it as it comes due, but we have an idea of when it's coming due, unless something major breaks. That would probably work for them if they inspect before they drive the cars and know what is where.
We should have a vendor, what
I brought
vendor
that
do we
up.
go to when we need to have brakes done or any? where do we
Daystar.
go?
Exactly.
What's
Probably
that?
Daystar. That's who did the last.
I took it over there and they gave me a list of things and I showed it to you.
I have it.
And,
How much was
There
the
was
oil,
a-
how much was the oil change? I can't remember. I
80
saw it
bucks.
the other day.
It was
80 bucks?
79.
79 bucks?
Yeah,
And that's reasonable.
Honestly, for an oil change, it's really not that bad.
yeah.
Right.
It's not great, but it's not that bad.
Well, most of your cars are using synthetic oil now, and that's expensive.
It's the other things that's on the end of that list that needs done to that truck,
I know.
that I
I
wanted.
saw the list, and the only thing other than oil was brakes.
Yeah, well,
Like, the
I have,
battery can be changed in 10 minutes by.
I have it right
one
here.
line
It
point.
Yeah,
doesn't,
that's true.
it doesn't have actual pricing except for the oil
No,
change.
yeah,
Battery check requires replacement, requires immediate attention for tire, and then rear brake drums.
That's the emergency brake, right?
Yeah, it says disc and drum, so rear brakes and the emergency brake drum,
Mm-hmm.
which the emergency brake drum is inside the rotor.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think if we find one individual that can do all the cars, it's gonna save us money.
Oh, I agree. I think we
So-
should take all of our village equipment that needs to go out of house into one vendor.
Absolutely, that's what I was just saying.
And then it's
yeah.
all standardized. You're not worrying about, oh, we didn't get our bill from Daystar this week, then we didn't get our bill from, Valley Tire this week, or we didn't get it from John down the street. It should all be one vendor.
One vendor you like and
Yep.
funnel all the work to that place.
Just gotta make sure that you're not, when you do go to the commercial places, they're a little bit more expensive
Yep.
if you're paying for the name.
Oh, absolutely. I know all about it. So, all right, that's it for them.
Before we go on, are we taking care of the brakes? Have we got?
Yeah, I mean, if Matt's busy right now, let's get it done. Let's get the truck where it needs to be operational. Because you rely on that truck every single day when you come
Yeah,
to that
right,
parking lot.
yeah, we gotta travel back and forth to labs and.
Right,
different places.
you're not driving the van,
Right.
Right.
because you'll be going like this all the way down the road.
Where's he gonna take that? Are we taking it to?
That's
Maybe
the
not.
Daystar.
Whatever you guys think. I mean,
I mean,
where do you
there's
take your
a-
cars? Do they go to Daystar? Do you wanna use Johnson's? Do you wanna go to?
Johnson's was good. I don't know.
They are good, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that they're doing anything right now, because we called them, they were selling to somebody else.
Okay.
I'll get my oil changed here tomorrow.
It sells options to, Brett, is that the mechanic name?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he took over.
so they were in flux when we tried to contact them for a quote last time. I did like when we were using them, and they were reasonable, so it might be something that we can relook at.
Yeah, they're good.
I mean, Daystar
Everything we've
does
done.
do some of our events and stuff. The problem I've seen with them is they're stuck with a corporate standard on how much they
Right.
gotta charge, and sometimes that's a little, way more than what
Right,
we can
yeah.
afford.
Yeah. I'd be okay
They're
with-
not always totally honest about what they say you
needs done.
need, yeah.
It took me a month to get the actual invoice from them.
So do we wanna try Johnson's then?
Yeah. Give
Are you
Johnson's
okay with
a
that?
call.
Yeah, that's
Are
fine.
you okay with that?
Yeah,
Are you guys okay with that?
yeah.
And are you okay with that?
I just wanna see how much. I don't care what you get done, I just need to know how much.
Perfect.
We can get quotes again, I mean.
We got one thing accomplished.
I like Johnson's.
There's also like Dan's Automotive out there.
Isn't that all
Dan's
David?
Automotive is-
Yeah, my brother takes his there
Yep.
all the time.
Yes, perfect. Anything else, Scott? Okay.
Oh.
Service Committee, Samuel DeSalvo.
Okay, on the note of spending money in grass
Do
mowing,
you have these quotes?
we went and priced a whole bunch of lawnmowers.
Do you have all of them? Do you want all of them?
Here you go. Here, mine.
I will let you guys,
They have extras
look,
in
you
here.
got
Oh,
a
okay.
pamphlet there somewhere, Scott. Here, you can look at these, go ahead.
Well, yeah, you wanna keep them there.
So,
Oh, forgot one.
my
No,
favorite two are this one. And I believe the one under it, what is that?
Oh, yeah.
Those are my two favorites. So,
That
No,
one
the nice
right
one
now.
there for 20 minutes.
yeah,
What's the, nobody's allowed to have grass, will be the first step.
There you go.
these are, it should say.
We're not at HOA, that's the third time I said that.
52 or 51.
No.
Did you paint the
Yeah,
concrete?
the Bobcat, 10,000.
What's
The
that?
Ferris
Is that in the-
I mean, if you guys wanted to get a bigger deck, you could.
We're not an HOA,
I don't think
right?
I was just curious.
Our
Yeah,
ground
I
is-
think we should go with the Ferris.
So
I don't like
52 for big horsepower.
No.
That's 22.
Oh, okay.
No, we think of paying.
It's got shocks and everything else.
Well, I don't mind
Yeah.
this because it's close.
Right.
Right there.
Right. Well, so the biggest thing on this is,
Yeah, we don't know what
This
you guys
is
are
my
talking
first.
about on the
Yeah.
outside, sorry.
Sam,
52 with a 28 horse.
the biggest thing with this is currently and in the past, we were driving all the way to Macedonia to Baker's vehicles or whatever
Gee,
it's
Dave, don't
called.
let me talk at all.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
hog the conversation.
Take it.
So, if, like Dave was saying, if you choose to go with S&K, our parts and service will be right next door. So therefore, in my opinion, instead of driving all the way to wherever Dave was gonna say, we'll be driving 4 minutes down the road, get your parts, that way less chance of a car accident or whatever. So, but that's my opinion.
So are we looking to buy one?
We're looking to buy one mower this year.
Okay.
It will service all three departments and pulled from all three budgets, just for
So-
transparency.
I mean, there is pricing for Kubotas here as well, but, you know,
So, Matt, which one would you prefer to have?
Lawnmower
The
guru.
Ferris.
Which Ferris? There's two Ferrises.
there's actually 3, I think.
See, that's
The
why.
SFP one.
All three of them.
Okay.
I would love that for
Checks
you guys.
bouncing.
Matt and Sam, which Ferris would you guys pick
Uh,
out of the three?
My cookie jar would be the 31 horsepower. My second pick would be the 28 horsepower. But it has a Vanguard, and I'd like to stick with a Kawasaki motor.
Okay, so is it 20 or 31 horsepower for 11,815? Is that fuel injected or carbureted?
I believe this one's the fuel injection price, but if we bought a carbureted, it'd be a little cheaper.
Okay, 'cause I, me
And I
personally,
don't, whichever one you want.
knowing things, I'd rather probably have the fuel injected,
Yeah, I mean,
Matt?
but,
Agree.
so Matt, Sam, which one would you guys like to move to purchase at the next meeting?
I want the 31 horsepower.
The first one.
Matt? So, just to confirm with everybody, quote number 110119
Correct.
Yes.
I believe that's what it is.
for $11,815.
Yeah.
Can we get a warranty prior to agreeing to purchase?
I'm
Some
sorry. I
type of
couldn't-
warranty that it comes with?
Okay.
You don't have to give it to me now, just before next meeting. So
Well, here, I can just pass it over to you.
I'll
It's
come
all
get it
in
at the
this
end of
book.
the meeting. Don't prison
Are
me
you
yet.
meaning we do an extended warranty or just
I
whatever
wanna know what it
factory?
comes with, what are we paying for?
I
I
would-
wanna know everything.
Yep, I just
Probably
want to
two-
be
one or
clear
2 years.
and concise.
Extended warranty, I mean, we'll get a phone call tomorrow,
That'll be
so.
a 2
Yeah.
years.
Sorry, Sam, I didn't mean to hijack
It's in this book.
your proposal.
It doesn't matter if he's in
Yeah, that's my feelings on that. I do believe that if we could get a pair of them, that'd be great. I know we're not going to get a pair this year, but,
We get one this year.
One
because I do think that that would immensely help the,
What do we
process
have?
of cutting grass.
Cutting grass right now.
excuse me.
What do we have?
We have Kubota
How big is the
and
mower?
a Hustler and a half.
Yeah. Those hustlers with jokers.
So you
I
can get in more
I'm not a fan.
easier.
Yeah.
Matt, what do you use to mow right now?
Kubota, because
Just
the
the
Hustler is
The coupler.
reliable.
Okay.
Oh, that's the next question. Is that Kubota or that Hustler getting traded in?
I didn't ask if they did trade-ins, I can ask. I don't,
If we could just do that before, because that's, in past, that's what we've done, and I think the last time we got $2,000 for it.
I can ask.
So if we could just check and see what the trade-in would be,
Didn't we buy 2 or 3 of those?
We bought
four.
one or a couple years ago under Billy's recommendation for the sewer plant, a new hustler.
Right,
But
we had
before
one
that,
other
I
one
was
there.
never part of them.
No.
That one doesn't work.
What?
Does it work? The whole side of the sewer.
Would there?
Does it work?
Yeah, it did when they came and borrowed it.
Oh.
Whether it still
I didn't
does
hear that
now,
part,
I don't
sorry.
know, I haven't seen it in a while.
Oh, all right, anything else, Sam?
I believe that's everything. Hopefully all this meets your guys' fancy.
The effort you put in is fine by me.
I'm glad you approve, because you were the only person I was worried about.
Thanks.
Scott,
That's good or bad?
economic?
Not much here. I had a conversation with the mayor. She might be able to enlighten more than me about a business who wants to come in, tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know, nobody's ever told us anything.
So I do know that the fire department went down there today, they were not there, but they are actively building walls inside there, and anytime you do that, you have to bring it up to fire code. So he is on the hunt to find them, so he can have a conversation
I saw
with
them down
them.
there yesterday or the day before, they were down there working on the wall.
Yeah,
Behind Circle K.
so, where the old Circle K was.
Right.
He just wants to have a good conversation with them, tell them, hey, we need exercise, you need this, you need that, don't do this, please do that kind of thing. Just so the residents are safe.
Yeah, before they put in a business, they should check with council as well.
Should.
Should they?
Yeah.
Yep,
We did tell Mary when we found out about it
Yeah, and
Friday.
she
I
was
don't know if
gonna
she made
stop
contact.
last night,
yet.
but I haven't heard the report on that.
yeah, I talked to Mary about it as well over the weekend.
I looked at it today.
So-
This is it like cheap tobacco?
We
like
have no idea.
They
Okay.
call it smoke shop.
Okay, yeah.
Which, hey, business is a business.
I've seen a lot of
Yeah, but
those.
you've got regulations and stuff when you start selling alcohol or tobacco.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of these fly-by-night places popping in and selling vapes and stuff to kids, and when they get busted, they take off and move somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I would wanna know if
Yeah.
they had any violations anywhere else, what is their track record and stuff like that, that
Yeah,
should probably be
If
looked
they
into.
follow, my goodness, I was at Circle K, and I got cigars, and I had to show my ID.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said, really?
Well, you could be a secret shopper or wherever
They don't even card me.
Yeah.
I
You
cut
probably
off.
did that all your life.
I had to pull out my license.
Yeah, you look younger than me.
Oh, anything else?
That's it.
Mayor, planning commission?
Shouldn't, we have some kind of ordinance on the books about businesses coming in?
We should, yeah.
Probably should.
Yeah.
They should.
Something for it.
In the past, we've recommended or demand that they come in and what they're gonna do. And, give us the layout,
Yeah.
before they open business.
We only have that
Because-
with Sanchez Pools.
Because they wanted to change the variant or the zoning. of it.
I think they all should at least fill an application out, have a conversation.
Yep,
Read
yep.
us what needs to be done. There's so many behind the scenes things that need to be done.
That's why I brought up the
I
business
don't wanna scare them away,
registration.
but I also need them to be here, but
Because-
do it lawfully.
If you don't have a business registration, how do we know that they're paying their taxes?
I said that when I
Yes.
first got here.
That's, if they fill in an application and they get in front of council, now we're aware of them. We know, hey, how many employees, ask those kind of questions and make sure that we're getting the tax.
And what they're selling.
Right, and making sure they're above board.
So that's gonna hit on a couple things I was gonna bring up tonight on solicitors permits, because nowhere does it say how much we're supposed to charge, if there's a weekly or monthly fee that we can do with that, as well as, we don't have any management companies registered in our village right now. They're managing these properties, and we don't know who to blame if there's a criminal act or act in the zoning violation policies that we have to hold them accountable if the owner of the property is out of state. So all of this is stuff that should probably be addressed, so that I couldn't find an ordinance that tells me how much we charge for a solicitor to come into town. So,
So who heads that one up?
I mean, I can look into what's in
Yeah.
other places.
Yeah, I'll call Rick Patrick. find out what Garrettsville does.
Good idea.
And our business registration will give our residents more knowledge. Like I was talking to Mayor today, when new residents come in to do sewer and water apps, they should get a flyer, they should get a pamphlet, hey, this is what our town offers. These are our events for the next 5 months, like something. They come here, fill out an application, out the door they go. Like, I just don't feel like we're really meeting their needs even though we don't know what those are yet. We're just like, hey, thanks. Like, I don't know, I just feel uneasy about that.
I just think it needs a welcome package, like something put together.
Yeah, we don't have a chamber of commerce
Yeah,
like
we
we
don't.
probably should have. If the chamber of commerce would be doing that kind of thing.
Right.
I mean, most places, you sign up, you open the business, they show up, they have a public event saying, hey, grand opening, and we're gonna be here,
Right. But
promotion.
let's get hold of our solicitor, see if we can't draft something where new businesses have to fill out an application and approach council.
Yeah.
And-
I'll take that on, not to rob him of anything, but if we can get the basic groundwork done for him, it probably won't be as.
Sure.
And I think it should be all businesses, not just our new
Yeah,
ones.
so I'll do that. Any management company that comes into town, anybody that wants to come in and do, everybody should have to register with us, or at least let us know they're here working. Because
Yeah.
when you got a roofing company comes in and they do a roof on Dollar General, you know, depending on if they're working corporately everywhere, who's paying what where?
Well, so that brings me to something I was gonna bring up at the end, but I think that we should make an ordinance for the end of the month or whatever, that all contractors and vendors that the village does business with
Have to register.
should have to register, and they should have to have workman's comp coverage, bonded, insured, all
The meetings for the planning commission.
Alrighty. Chief?
So we got approved for a grant to buy radios. However, the approval is based on whether or not the state gets the money from the federal government. So we got $7,200 from that, which would give us about 3 radios. So I'm just waiting to see how we go about that process, or if the vendor that we register or sent in the quote from would be willing to take that step forward and give it to us in lieu of the grant taking place right away. Impound lot, we got 3 cars, titles to 3 cars. Now, I know we discussed in the past what we're gonna do with this, and we were going to, anything over like the $499, we were gonna put on the gov deals. But I've looked into it, and there's a lot of municipalities now using official municipal Facebook pages to sell their stuff, where there's no fee associated with it. When we do gov deals, we gotta give them a percentage of what we sell it for, and we lose money on that.
Yeah, you and I talked about that.
So Facebook does have, if we have create a municipal page, you can auction or sell stuff off on that. And it's for like equipment and stuff that you no longer need that's used, you don't have to auction it. It's just go to Facebook, bid on it, and we can accept whatever we want to accept for it. So my thing for that is we're running into where cars may not be functional or operational, but they're probably worth more than $499. And I would say maybe give it a 30-day run on Facebook to try to sell it there first before we scrap it. Because some people, I'm buying old cars right now, and I will pay a certain amount of money for the whole car to get one part and get rid of the
Right.
rest of it.
Right.
So we may be getting into a place where we can make more money by holding on to it for a couple of days longer and not have to pay the auction fee.
What is the ordinance? Did you look at the ordinance?
I didn't look at our ordinance, but I think, I'll research it farther because I was looking into it today. Because the 3 cars that we did get the titles for, we're gonna get probably 2 more soon. So I just want to make that more beneficial for us.
Right. I believe last time I read it, I'm not 100%, but then it said gov deals specifically.
And that's probably because at the time,
Right.
you had to hire a personal auction house, which was expensive, and Gov Deals was doing municipal governments, and they were probably giving us a lower rate than everybody else, but now.
Yeah, that was the only game in
Yeah,
town at one time.
yeah,
So what I mean is, we should change the ordinance to say auction,
yeah. No, you don't even have to auction.
or whatever, however
property.
Greg sees fit to make it legal, because if it says gov deals now, and we make it broad, then we can get rid of it and still
Well,
fall
and
under.
I'll tell you why I think they did auctions in the past, because you had somebody come in and look at these stuff and tell you what the price was worth, and it was an independent individual, and they always go lower than what you're gonna get when they first quote it.
Why did that only say gov deals?
I'm pretty sure that's what it says.
So gov deals, auction, you can do an auction with anybody, and the local auctioneers would cost a lot more to come in and do it, and you'd get a lot less. So.
Gov deals has a big following for municipalities.
Yes.
Everybody knows that if you wanna look for government surplus, you usually go to gov surplus, or you go to gov deals.
Yeah, I just feel like it should have been more broad than that when it was done. That's just-
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at, like, let's
And
broaden
this,
it.
that was done before my time here,
Yeah.
the gov deal.
That'll be easy to do, just
Yeah.
change it.
But then we can have somebody look at it, or we can look at it, or somebody with some knowledge say, hey, this car is worth $1,500, somebody will pay that, and if they pay $700, we're still getting more than the $450 I'm gonna get to scrap it.
Solicitor's gonna be busy.
I'm gonna puke in the vehicle.
Yeah. Last one, this one.
So that was one of the things. I did give you guys flyers for the night out and for the safety town. And I also gave you paper to solicit donations for the night out. So if anybody wants to give us anything for the night out so that we can continue what we do, they can contact Addie at her email address or at 330-326-2212 extension 4 and make their donation to us. Safety town again is going to be
No.
that's a supply drive. I gave you a flyer for
27th
the
to
supply
the
drive.
31st.
Yes.
I just sent my daughter, that's how I know.
Yeah, so that's 5 PM to 8 PM. Oh, no, that's ours. She gave us me 2 flyers for that.
Yeah.
The safety town is
July 27th to the 31st from 9 AM to 11:30. And there's a
Okay.
graduation that Friday.
and that's gonna be the police department, fire department, Lions Club, and the schools.
And they're asking for volunteers.
So.
And it's free to the community.
I mentioned the solicitor's permits, and then we did receive an AED from the fire department. I wanna thank them for that. It's gonna be going out with the individual who's on shift at the time. I gotta make sure everybody's trained to use the AED, so we didn't have that before, so I'm scheduling that in the near future to get that done, so,
CPR class?
yes. Stephanie and.
The AEDs are pretty easily to use.
Yeah, they're not hard.
Is it, you can use them multiple times if needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you just
Sometimes
replace
they have those
pads,
throwaways, okay.
and usually you can get them, I think it's the same that they use with the fire department, so they can just plug and go, and then we can get the work supplies from there. I think that's it.
You gave the update on Mary? Okay. Village administrator hasn't started yet. Any other subject for council and guests? Any guests that want to speak?
Matt, you have anything? No?
No, we have cold patching that'll be going on, the mowing, obviously. Cleaning a lot of the catch basins. We're gonna do a lot of cleaning of those. I know some people have already started calling in, saying the catch basins are clogging up more, so. It's already on the list, the huge list we have.
You got a really big whiteboard.
I know.
It's full. Trenching box. I know there was word that Andrew found some pricing or something on it, but where are we at? What are we waiting on?
That's the only one that I received. Did you receive any other?
No,
You know my rule of thumb?
yeah, but you've got the brochure on that, right?
Yeah.
Andrew gave it to her.
Yeah.
that I was gonna give to Angela so she can look up quotes for different companies and stuff.
Anybody have any recommendations of manufacturer that we can reach out to? So we're not just at the whim of Google.
It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't
Text
remember
it
the
to me
name.
tomorrow.
It'll come to me when the meeting's over.
Okay.
Meter install, we have an update on that?
I haven't talked to Marie. I know he had, a couple of them this week that I knew he was doing. He was off today for his brother's surgery, so he didn't get anything today, so she didn't schedule. He is also gonna give Marie, a Saturday to do them.
Okay.
He's gonna give her, Saturday a month, and it's gonna be like the first Saturday, the second Saturday, so every month until we get them done. He's gonna be working one day a month.
Can we have more than just him doing it if available?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have one, the old.
You have an old one?
Yeah, I do too.
Me too.
Sign up.
I've had
Okay.
several people.
I did, several, I did.
I've
But-
had several people call or text me or see me in person saying that they've called the number, and they don't get a call back. So, I'm just.
Feel free to send me an email of who they are, and I will be sure that they get a call back.
I will.
I will do my due diligence about it.
I've been just waiting, I'm assuming that eventually they call me and say, hey.
I think you gotta call them.
Yeah.
We just put it on
yes, Scott.
Facebook and in the
I've-
bill.
I've-
You've got to call them,
Yeah.
make an appointment.
I did that.
Yeah, I did that too.
See, it's not just me.
Were you
But-
guys home?
But see, I can get Robbie. Robbie's got a couple of meters there at the plant, so I can just get Robbie to come over to my
Get
house
trained,
and throw
he
it
can
in real
change it.
quick.
Yep. Just get it done, because that server's not gonna last.
Let's see here. The skid steer, I know we brought it up before, I brought it up again tonight. Can we get that put inside? Is there anywhere that we can store that inside? I mean, even if we have to trailer it to wherever it needs to be.
Yeah, we can store it inside.
All right, because that's an expensive piece of equipment
They're
to
still
be
paying.
weathered away in the sun and snow and everything else.
You know, might have to move that generator around a little bit, but we can make room in that building there.
That's all I have.
We did, I found an old push mower that we had there. It was an old self-propelled. And I got it to run. And I got a couple of new filters, air filters for it. And changed the air filter, and now we got 2 push motors that we can use there at the plant too.
Wonderful.
Yeah, great.
And then the other thing is, I want to reach out to regroup again and check with GoGov. We're coming up for renewal, I think it's October.
Oh,
And we have, I think, a 60-day notice that we can get out if we want. The only thing with GoGov, and we didn't know about this until after we signed the contract, was they don't fully integrate with National Weather Service. And that was the whole point of going with them. So each time there's an alert, Deanne, Addie, myself go on there, mainly those guys, and send the alert out, whatever comes in. So definitely want to get that figured out and fixed, because that was the whole point of that.
What was that other company? that we-
Regroup, I think.
Was it Regroup?
Do we know how many people are using that service?
Only if they sign up. If they just download the app, no sign in, we don't know. Because anybody can download the app. You can be in Australia and download it.
Do we know how many people have signed up?
I do not, I can look.
I'm just curious.
When we do the GoGov, we push it to
Ooh, that's
social
so
media, which
good.
we only have Facebook,
The price went up.
and then the village will share.
I like it, but I was just.
I don't share it.
Anybody else got anything?
we got the resurfacing pretty
Ooh,
soon.
that's what I was gonna ask. On here it
John's
said
baby.
bid project update.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Geauga Highway signed their portion, we have to sign ours, and then I don't know the timeline from there. I'm sure Rob told me and I just don't remember right now. However, we only have until November 21st to have this completely finished. I was told once it gets started, it's a 2-week project. But the biggest thing was getting them to sign. It took them a week to come pick up all the bids. That was kind of the longest part right now. And we just gotta sign 2 forms, which was the award letters you guys already said yes.
Project has to be finished by when?
November 21st of 2026. This was started, the process started in April of 2024. So this should have, honestly, it should have been done and over with already by now. We're really at the last tell of everything, and it's kind of embarrassing when I'm talking to OPWC about this. Just
So
my
that
thoughts. So.
Brings up a good point for Wilburn Drive needs completely redone really bad, and so does Wolf Road. Wilburn obviously is all villages, but Wilburn, yeah, Wolf, is that all village responsibility? Or is it village township? We split it for paying for the resurfacing? How does that work? Because
I can understand sharing, like, I saw it on Facebook today, maintaining it. Someone said it was up to us to maintain it because it's a village road. Well, it splits down the middle. We plow it, we salt it. When we do cold patch, I'm sure we've thrown cold patch in it, right?
Not
If we
yet.
haven't, we will. But, as far as us repaving it, if we repave it, they pay half, or we only pave half.
I don't know how they did it before.
When's the
I
last
think it
time
was just the
done?
villages.
I think, to be honest, it's just been the village.
Villages.
But it probably should be split, because half of it is.
I can tell you that when,
Horn Road's the
out
same
there in
way.
Garrettsville by the car dealership, when we did their half of the road, they paid for it.
Nobody likes it when they don't do it.
And if,
And because it's so shady,
what's everything,
Roads.
the canopy needs opened up. Okay.
Don't they get this money from the same place we do?
excuse me?
The county money?
Township gets a
Like, the
little
township gets
different.
some of it.
They get
Why-
different
Why
funding.
can't we work on a project with them together and get it done?
That's my point. That would be a together project.
Right.
Like, I have no problems in doing the legwork, like the paperwork that we went through for the road project we have now. You know what I mean? Like, no problems, we get the paperwork all lined up, but when it comes down time to pay, you know, this half of the road is yours.
We have.
Like, we'll maintain it, you know, if it needs cold patch in 5 years, sure, throw some cold patch in it.
We've got
If it needs plowed.
4 different roads that we have parts of. I mean, 303,
Yeah.
obviously, the county takes care of, but you got Horn Road, Wolf Road, and Main Street, half of Main Street.
I just felt like this shouldn't be that big of a discussion. We should know, is it villages, is it townships?
Mhm.
Like, this is a big.
The village has always done it.
Are
As
you
far as
getting
I
road
know.
taxes for it, though?
We
Or is
get
the-
permissive tax.
So that's where it's gonna come down to, is who's getting paid for it.
I don't know.
Questions?
It's a good
All
thing,
right.
good thing I'm only one opinion.
Anything else? Anybody?
You're just full of yourself
I
tonight.
know, you too.
I'll make a motion to adjourn committee of the whole meeting at 7:27.
Can I get a second? Thank you. Steven? Scott?
Yes.
Samuel?
Yes.
Daniel?
Yes.
Angela's absent. David?
Yes.
Thank you. Goodbye.